Well, hello. And while this video is going to be on YouTube, you probably are coming to this from my newsletter where I'm sharing two different, what we call bubble monitors, one for Hillsborough County and one for Pasco. We have others for smaller portions within these larger geographic areas, but you'll get the point of what I'm trying to show you here. So we call this a bubble monitor because we are looking out for a bubble in the housing market. Let's start with the green line. That is a historical appreciation of 4.5%, which is a little bit conservative. A lot of people will say 4.7, 4.8%. Historical is what you could expect home prices to rise, but why not be a little conservative just for safety's sake, I guess. The red line is average prices. The yellow-orange is median, and median is a better statistical number to use. It takes out the extreme highs, the extreme lows. 50% above, 50% below is median. So we call it a bubble monitor because back in 05, 06, 07, we saw a big rise in prices. It's really starting 07, the bubble began to pop. And so you see prices went way down over the course of the next few years until it hit a bottom in 2011. We don't want to be surprised by any sort of market movement like this, so the bubble monitor was created. And you see over the next several years, many years, prices kind of continue to improve, really along the lines of the historical rate. Until we got to 2020, 21, the pandemic, very low interest rates spurred all kinds of demand, and really just shook the market. Prices rose significantly, and there was a feeling, a lot of people had this kind of uneasy feeling like this is definitely unsustainable. Cannot continue at this rate, at this progress, I guess you could say. And it felt a little bit like back here. Right? You see the huge, really vertical climb. Some submarkets had an even steeper climb, and like this just doesn't feel like a sustainable pattern of growth. And so track this every quarter. We put the median and average prices here. Again, I'm going to focus on median. And so for Hillsborough County, what you saw is a surpassing of the historical rate of appreciation. And really, over the past 3 years, a leveling off of home values. This has been good because if it had continued rising at a steep vertical angle like that, then we'd be looking at 2006 all over again. And I don't know about you, I don't want that. So keep an eye on that stuff. The same kind of interpretation is true for Pasco County. If you're interested in West Chase, Brandon, Westlake Chapel, a number of other places, you can reach out, and I'm happy to provide that to you. But that is really the meat and potatoes of how to interpret this graph. Right?